You got Gadomski at first, Hudick on second, Woltman at third. First pitch is watched outside for a ball. Tom Have already has 2 RBIs so far. And he'll add a couple of more and hits that one into center field. It's going to be a 2 RBI single as the Titans keep it rolling.
Just another line drive from the Titans. Hitters have looked so good in this inning. Line the ball up the middle. And it's 2 more runs for the Titans as they get some insurance.
Now batting number 1, Jimmy Gargoni.
Jimmy Gargoni at the plate trying to keep this inning going as he'll swing and a miss for a strike. That one misses on the outer half from Fisher.
Good take there by Gargoni on a fastball just off of the outside edge.
Another good take by Gargoni. Fisher really trying to hammer that outside part of the plate, but he's in trouble now with a 3-1 count.
They're working everything away, but struggling to hit that edge.
This time goes inside, gets the call.
Not sure that was the spot he was trying to hit, but it worked.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners go. That one's chopped back. Second baseman in on it. Range over as McGinnis will make the play and end the inning for Augustana, but the Titans have regained the lead. It's 11-8 as we are headed to the top of the 6th on the Titan Broadcast Network and 12-ounce Sports.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What
So after a offensive explosion by the Titans, leading at 11-8, Wesley, they maybe feel a little bit better about going to a pitcher and hopefully keeping him in there as they're going to go to the right-hander in Cole Benson.
Yeah, the Titans put up 6 and go from down 3 to up 3. Big change in the ball game. I feel like this is certainly a winnable game, but a lot of game left to play, and you know that that's going to be tough to get these last 12 outs here.
Alec McGinnis will step in with 3 plate appearances on his day, as he will take strike 1 from Cole Benson. Comes back and misses low. Nice off-speed pitch right there. Nothing for the hitter to do with that one.
2 breaking balls for strikes.
Benson spikes that one in the dirt. He's 0-2 in 6 appearances so far on the year. As that contact is made out into left center field. Coming in on it is the center fielder Hudick for the Titans. He'll make the catch.
Huda got a great jump on that ball and made it look like maybe an easier play than it was. He had to go a long way to catch that, but had a beat on it immediately.
So Benson coming into the game, got his first out. As Thiel will dig in. Off-speed pitch from Benson dropped in for a strike. Check swing, they'll go down to first, but no swing, says the first base umpire. Benson brought the heat. A little bit of a late swing, but fouled off to stay alive.
Benson really pounding the zone so far.
Comebacker right back to Benson. He couldn't handle it, but it might be a tough play, and it will be. As a tough break, ball comes right back to Benson off of him, and the base runner will reach.
And Benson couldn't quite get his glove flipped around. Probably needed a backhand that. Was kind of trying to move his arm awkwardly across his body. Almost a great play by Grigoni.
Deal will reach, and they'll check on him at first, as Colton Davis will step in to take a hack against Benson. Another check on the runner. Taken for a strike. Thiel has not attempted a stolen base this year, as that pitch misses inside.
He's a catcher. That's not his job.
That one hit into center field. Under it and on it is Matt Hudick for the Titans.
Now batting number 7, Riley Hendrick.
Be huge for the Titans to be able to get a scoreless inning here after they put up 6. Just been back and forth all day with the offense.
The 2-for-4 hitting Riley Hendren takes strike 1. That one foul tipped. Benson tried to overpower him.
Benson doing a great job getting ahead. And it opens up a lot more options for him when he's ahead 0-2 and 1-2 in these counts. Nice pitch.
Next one dropped in there. Strike 3 from Cole Benson. That will retire the Vikings as the Titans keep a hold of their lead 11-8, as their bats will come up next on the Titan Broadcast Network and 12-ounce Sports.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
We are back as Augustana is going to throw a side armor on the mound to try and figure out how to stop the Titan offense. And I always thought that side armor seemed to be the most challenging for a hitter just because of the arm slot.
Yeah, this is a really awkward-looking delivery from Miller. Sidearm, but also really cross-fiery, almost submarine. He really gets his shoulder, tilted down toward the ground, and it's certainly a weird look for the hitter.
Ben Ford and Tristan Figgis will be the two first hitters that Miller will face.
You see a lot of submarine guys start kind of bent over like they're about to throw submarine, but it's weird with Miller. He looks straight up and has a leg kick. At first it looks like he's going to throw pretty over the top, and then all of a sudden just kind of dips his shoulder and throws that weird sidearm delivery.
Ford is set to go as the first pitch is a strike from Miller.
Looks like that fastball might have a little bit of two-seam action, and it's kind of awkward for the hitter. It looks like it's kind of coming across his body from at you from away to away from you, but then it kind of tails back at you. It's a different look.
See how well the Titans can adjust as that one's inside. It's a game of adaptations. As the 2-1 is hit over to McGinnis, he'll scoop it up and retire Ford for the first out.
Now batting number 14, Tristan Figgis.
Tristan Figgis trying to keep the spark alive in the Titan offense. Takes a strike.
Tough pitch. Looks like it was going to be outside and then just comes back to the outside corner.
Tries to go to the exact same pitch, gets another strike called. And just like that, that's a strikeout for Cameron Miller.
Miller went with a fastball on the outside edge, and then another one that just barely got a piece of the edge, and then on 0-2 he goes just a little farther outside and gets the chase.
Miller being very efficient facing Gage Wolf now. Two outs quickly for Miller as that one's chopped over to McGinnis. Ranging in and making the throw for the third out. So Cameron Miller comes into the game for Augustana and goes 1-2-3 against the Titan Bats. He'll send up his offense when we return on the Titan Broadcast Network and 12-ounce sports.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
It's top 7 at Jack Hornberger Field. Our first fully scoreless inning just happened as runs have just been flying across home plate in this one. But most importantly, if you're a Titan fan, you're leading it 11-8, so you love to hear that.
Yeah. Titans would be okay with 3 more scoreless innings on both ends.
Ryan Kuhn at the dish, takes strike 1 from the right-hander Cole Benson. Takes the next pitch inside. Really good looking pitch from Benson, trying to get the swing and a miss. Gets the chopper to go foul. Ryan Kuhn, he's got 2 walks. Strike 3 called from Cole Benson. Gets Ryan Kuhn down on strikes.
Now batting number 22.
Pitch before that, it looked like Benson was saying, "My bad," to catcher Tyler Woltman. I think he might have been trying to hit that outside corner with a fastball and left it inside. Ended up working out as batter pulled it foul, but then hits the spot there for strike 3.
He'll face Caleb Hackman, who's had himself quite the day. That one missed his location as Woltman took a second to throw it back, maybe wanted strike call.
Yeah.
Goes back to the outside part of the plate, lets low. Time maybe tried to look, maybe a curveball dropped inside.
That one just backed up on him a little bit.
Goes with the heater, diving but not getting it is Tom Have over at first. So Caleb Hackman able to go opposite field, gets it past for a single.
Pair of singles and a pair of walks on the day for Hackman. Nice day at the plate, although you could say that about a lot of hitters in both lineups today.
Certainly is a good day for hitters and their stats as they check on the runner. Sosnowski at the plate takes a strike. Another check from Cole Benson.
I would not try zooming in when that happens.
This time they throw to home plate, but he'll miss low. 0-1 pitch. Woltman back over to first. Not in time.
I doubt that was an intentional pitch out, but it was a pretty good pitch to do it on.
Woltman maybe trying to get the runner to think about his arm. He's got a good one back there behind the plate for the Titans.
Pitch.
2-1 pitch, drops in for a strike, evens it at 2-2. Two, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cole Benson gets him swinging for the strikeout, his third of the day.
Now batting number 5, Daniel Mazza.
Benson has looked impressive so far today, having the hitters off balance. Looked like Sosnowski was just out and ahead of that. Maybe a changeup.
Moselle at the plate, but before he sees a pitch, they'll throw over to first. First pitch he does see is a strike. Good off-speed pitch from Benson.
That breaking ball had a ton of movement on it. Almost started above the zone and ended up in the dirt.
Ahead in the count, 0-2, looking for his 4th strikeout, and he will get it. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Cole Benson getting it done for the Titans on the mound. Their bats will come back up. They're leading at 11-8 on the Titan Broadcast Network.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program. Double major and play a sport. Do an internship and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless.
We're back out at Jack Hornberger Field. Titans leading it by a 3-run lead as their bats will come back up and face Cameron Miller as they are getting closer and closer to closing this one out. Plenty of baseball still left. If you're Augustana, you got to keep that mindset, but bottom 7, you got to keep doing what you've been doing for the Titans.
Yeah, for Augustana, I think Cameron Miller's got you on out there to hold this lead to 3 runs, and like you mentioned, it's still plenty of baseball left to play, and in the conditions and the way we've seen the offenses play, certainly see anything happen.
Flag, 3 plate appearances, 3 RBIs to his name. As the sidewinder, Miller delivers a strike. This time Flag hits it over to third. On it is Colton Davis. He'll throw over and retire Flag for the first out.
It's a good play by Davis. Ball hit pretty sharply and kind of an awkward hop from Davis, but he gloves it and makes the play.
Now batting number 0, Tyler Wolton.
Backstopper for the Titans, Woltman. He'll take a pitch on the outside part for strike one. This time he'll bloop it, but it's going to be hit straight to the third baseman in Colton Davis. That one seemed to kind of jam him a little bit, just not able to get enough muscle over the third baseman.
Yeah, Miller's fastball is so tough that two-seam action, you see it there, just gets in on the hands of Woltman. Jammed him.
Hudick squares the bunt, but pulls it back. Davis over there at third, playing a little bit in. Hudick will watch that one go by. Squares the bunt again, but takes it back, but it doesn't matter. It's called a strike. Two 2-1 misses to make it 3-1, and this is a good count for Matt Hudick.
Yeah, 3-1 with 2 outs, nobody on, but the driver.
He will not swing at that one, but takes it for a strike to bring it to 3-2. That one called strike 3, as Hudick does not agree whatsoever, but he will go back to the dugout, as that will retire the Titans. As he probably had an argument right there. But nonetheless, the Titan defense will come back out to face the Vikings. It's the Titan Broadcast Network with Illinois Wesleyan Titan Baseball. Top of the 8th, as the Titans holding on to their lead. They got 11 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. Augustana has 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors for the Vikings.
Up to bat, number 44, Charlie Bergen.
And we've mentioned it a couple times, but Titans definitely found their reliever to leave in there in Cole Benson. He's doing a fantastic job so far.
Yeah, really both of these head coaches have very offensive heavy day, and then we've had 2 straight scoreless innings.
That one chopped by Bergen, foul. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Cole Benson gets Bergen swinging out of the zone, and maybe just a little bit too over anxious on that one for Bergen.
That was an unfair breaking ball.
Number 2,
Had
Alec McGinnis.
a ton of depth on it, and some really late break, and just perfectly placed.
Alec McGinnis at the plate, smokes it right back up the middle for a single. Nothing Benson could do on that one.
Now up to bat, number 45, Ryan Deal.
Those comebackers for the pitchers, that's when their life can flash before their eyes.
Yeah, hard hit ball up the middle there.
Ryan Thiel is going to try and get something going for the Vikings with the runner on. So look at a strike. Check on the runner. We've seen that a couple of times from both teams. Maybe not wanting to. They definitely don't want to give up any bases that they don't have to, as a swing and a miss for a strike.
I think Benson might want to just go right back to that curveball. Like a really awkward swing there from Thiel.
Back safely at first is McGinnis. Two strikes, ball in the dirt. Woltman throw over to second. They will get him at second. Tyler Woltman blocks it, collects it, and throws the runner out. And that's why you need a good catcher right there.
Yeah, what a great play by Woltman. That's a tough block to make. He knocks this ball down and immediately gets up. Ball fell right at his feet. Just a really good block, and then puts the throw right on the money.
That'll bring 2 outs in the inning for Thiel.
I thought that McGinnis had a pretty good jump there too, but still able to cut him down.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. That will end the inning. Cole Benson is rolling along here at Jack Hornberger Field. Titans 11, Vikings 8. We'll be right back.
Scoreless in the top of the 8th.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Back for another inning of baseball here at Jack Hornberger Field. And it kind of feels like the Titans have figured out the formula against these Vikings. Would it be fair to say that they're maybe in kind of cruise control now, considering the lead that they have?
I mean, it feels like it. I think you can't get too comfortable because, you know, you've seen what the Vikings offense is capable of, but Illinois Wesleyan really settling in. Cole Benson has had a lot of success with fastball and the breaking ball, has really been cruising. Really so has Cameron Miller. The Titans are the ones with the 3-run lead.
Most important numbers are the ones on the scoreboard, as Justin Gadomski will step up to the plate. Swing and a miss for a strike on the first pitch from Cameron Miller. As an awkward looking delivery and everything about that from Cameron Miller.
Should have been a balk. I don't know whether the umpire, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a ball either way, but
the next one misses low and outside.
I should say an illegal pitch technically with no runners on.
As Gadomski will make contact, hit into center field, ranging back on it and making the catch for Augustana is Ryan Kuhn. So Cameron Miller recovers from the awkward pitch and retires Gadomski for the first out, and he'll bring up Cade Tomhave now. First pitch misses outside.
Pitch didn't quite get back to the outside edge, but Miller has done a good job of being able to run that two-seamer to the outside edge.
He tries again, unsuccessful 2 times in a row. Tomhave makes contact. That's going to be a ground out, though, to the shortstop. Moselle on it for the Vikings.
Number 1, Jimmy Gargoni.
Now the G-man, Jimmy Gargoni, at the plate. First pitch inside, almost hit him. Another one inside. That one called a strike this time.
It's possible that that pitch crossed the plate in the zone and then kind of tailed in toward the batter after it crossed the plate.
Miller with a 2-1 count. That one way outside. Good count for the hitter, Gargoni. And he will take his walk, ball 4. So Gargoni being patient. Beats Miller for the walk.
Now batting, number 43, Ben Moore.
Second walk of the day for Gargoni. I think with the struggles of these pitchers, I mean, we've seen a home run ball from Jack Flagg and a lot of good swings, but also just a ton of walks in this game on both sides. Not from Miller, but just overall between the two teams.
Tries to go outside, misses low and away for ball 1. Mixing up his locations a couple of times in the last at bat in this one. First pitch outside, now goes inside.
Yeah, issued the walking down 2-0 here. Not too concerned with his command if I'm the Vikings. I think he's been right around it, just barely missing the zone.
Ford at the plate with 3 appearances already. Runner goes, no swing, throw over to second. Into second safely is Gargoni. So the Titans moving on the base paths.
A good jump there from Gargoni. Miller not paying a ton of attention to him.
That one taken for a strike. Disagreeing at the plate is Ben Ford. That one chopped over to the pitcher. He'll get it, collect it, and step on first. That will retire any threat from the Titans. But they still lead it 11-8 as the Augustana Vikings down to their final outs as they try to come back on this one and the Titan Broadcast Network.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them. Yeah. Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Coach Keller and the Titans trying to close this one out. They'll make a couple of defensive changes. William Duff in left and Jack Novak now playing out in right field. As it's the top of the ninth, a 3-run lead.
Up to bat number 3, Colton Davis.
And you're feeling pretty good if you're the Titans right here.
Hey, you just hope Cole Benson continues to roll the way he has in the last 3 innings.
He'll face Colton Davis with a 1-0 count. Back outside 2-0. Nice pitch from Benson. Gets the strike call. Comebacker over to second, diving stop, throw over to first. Gets past the first baseman in Tom Have, and that was going to be a tough play either way, as that was a long stretch.
Yeah, it was a really nice play by Gage Wolf to glove that ball. Kind of an awkward hop, slides and makes the pick, but then throw just a little offline. Didn't have a ton of time, but Wolf might have rushed it a little bit more than he had to.
Now batting number 7, Riley Hendren.
Riley Hendren with Davis on first. Nobody out in the top of the ninth. That one misses low. If you're Cole Benson with the runner on, you want to shut it down as quickly as possible and give no momentum back to Augustana.
Yeah, 2-0 count here on Hendren. See if he takes all the way down 3. There's no need for Benson to be too worried about that runner up 3 in the ninth.
Check on the runner. That one's in there for a strike. Next pitch is hit over Gage Wolf's head into the gap. That's going to get down. First to third, and runners are on the corners now for the Vikings. Nice piece of hitting right there from Hendren, going opposite field.
Yeah, really a solid line drive into the right center gap, and the Vikings are threatening.
With that threat, the coaching staff for Wesleyan will try and slow the game down a little bit right here for their defense.
It's like a right-hander getting loose in the Illinois Wesleyan bullpen.
Got to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Hanging on to a 3-run lead. Again, this is a huge game for the Titans. Considering you split the first 2 with Augustana, you need every series win that you can possibly get in conference play.
Yeah, you always want to win the series just for your confidence, and talked about how tightly packed this conference is, and so every win you can get is really going to make a huge difference.
Off-speed pitch drops in for strike 1, as Titans are currently 6-4 in conference play. You need every win you can get, trying to get to 7-4. As a 1-1 count to hitter Kuhn. Call the strike. Benson will throw over to first. Check on Hendren.
See if Benson can get Kuhn to chase a fastball or a curveball here. Tried the fastball instead, spiked it.
Brings it to a 2-2 count. This time goes with an off-speed pitch, but missed the location. A big 3-2 pitch coming. Ryan Kuhn at the plate. He'll make contact. Popped over to left. On it and making the grab for the Titans is William Duff.
It's a huge out there for Benson. They don't want to load the bases with nobody out and put the tying run on first. Able to induce a weak flyout.
Now batting number 22, Caleb Hackman.
Caleb Hackman trying to do something for the Augustana Vikings. Down to their last couple of outs, down by 3. Off-speed pitch dropped by Woltman, but able to quickly pounce on it.
Woltman trying to present that pitch well for the home plate umpire, just started to move his glove a little early. Might have gotten the call if he hadn't dropped it.
Don't see many oopsies made by Woltman, as that one misses for a ball. That one taken for a strike as Benson is trying to battle back. The 3-1 is ball 4, and that's going to load him up for Augustana.
Not a walk that Benson wanted to issue with the cleanup hitter looming on deck. Now Sosnowski will have a chance to bat with the bases loaded.
Now batting number 33, Ethan Sosnowski.
Sosnowski, 5 plate appearances, 2 RBIs to his name. As it looks like the Titans are going to be going to the bullpen. Coach Keller may be feeling the pressure on Cole Benson right now. So they'll make the change and try to close this one out. It's a good one here at Jack Hornberger Field. 11-8 is your score. We'll be right back on the Titan Broadcast Network.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
Cole Benson gets pulled out of this one in a crucial situation for the Titans as they try to close this one out. Bases are loaded, and Wesley, they're going to bring in the right-hander Jake Pullum, and all you got to do is get 2 outs, and it's over.
Yeah, really good work by Cole Benson in this game. He throws 3 1/3, scoreless as of now. He's responsible for all 3 runners on base now, but might have been tiring a little bit. So Coach Keller will make the change, try to get these last 2 outs.
Pullum joined us on some post-game coverage earlier this year. He mentioned he does like to pitch with people on base, which I thought he was crazy for, because I would definitely not want to pitch with people on base. But, I mean, if you want to put pressure on yourself and you're good at it, this is the guy to put in for the Titans right here.
Yeah, the right guy for the situation then. Got 3 runners on base.
He will be facing Sosnowski. As Coach Keller looked like before he made the pitching change, the arms went up on Cole Benson. Not sure that he really wanted to come out of the game, but
yeah, Benson wanted to finish out this game, and understandable as well as he's pitched. Coach Keller decides to make the switch.
it is Pullum versus Sosnowski. And the first pitch is low and outside from Pullum. Just as the Titan dugout got into it earlier in the game, Augustana's dugout making their presence felt. As another one low and away from Pullum.
Don't overthrow, babe. There we go.
It's a 2-0 count. Make it 3-0. 3 straight balls thrown from Pullum.
Yeah, Pullum struggling to find the zone early in this outing. Sosnowski probably taking all the way here. Want to make him prove that he can get in the zone.
That is called strike 1 as Pullum is able to find the zone. Trying to claw back into it. 3-1. 1 out and bases loaded. Next one comes back with another strike.
That's just a perfect pitcher's pitch, 3-1. He's not giving in and giving Sosnowski something that he can drive, just dots the outside corner.
Three-two pitch. Foul tip. As that one cannot feel good for Tyler Woltman.
That one's fouled back, but not really a straight tip back. It was redirected a little more. Caught, not sure where it caught Woltman.
Seems to be okay, though, as he'll get ready and set for another 3-2 pitch from Jake Pullum. Trying to retire Sosnowski. That one's hit down the right field line. And it's going to drop foul.
Willem started the appearance with 3 straight balls, but has come back with 4 straight strikes. It's a good sign for the Titans. See if he can put Sosnowski away.
Got Hackman at first, Hendren on second, and Davis at third. Another 3-2 pitch. this time, strike 3. The strikeout for Jake Pullum. And that is a massive strikeout.
Yeah, what a huge pitch on 3-2. Good job by Sosnowski fighting off a couple of tough pitches, but then frozen here on this fastball right on the low and outside corner.
Daniel Moselle trying to keep Augustana alive. First pitch is in the turf. Down to their final out. Strike is called.
It's really been all fastballs from Pullum. He's got a good hard fastball and has been able to locate it pretty well since that rocky start to the outing with the 3 balls early.
One, strike 2 called.
Such a good pitch. There's just nothing you're going to do with that as a hitter. It's a strike, but it's, I mean, outside edge just painted.
1-2 awaits Daniel Moselle. Bases are loaded. 11-8 in favor of the Titans. In the turf, good block by Woltman. Twos across the board now. Two, swing and a miss, strike 3. Jake Pullum gets the strikeout. And cross your T's, dot your I's. It's a Titan W as they take down Augustana 11-8. And just a beautiful, beautiful job by Jake Pullum right there.
Yeah, really good job by Jake Pullum to come into that game with the bases loaded and 1 out. Gets 2 straight strikeouts to earn the save. And a good win for the Titans. They start the game down early, 3-0. Able to fight back in a game that was really back and forth. Pitching settled in the second half of the game and able to get the victory and the series victory over Augustana.
That will improve their conference record to 7-4 as they get the win. We're going to take a short break here on the Titan Broadcast Network, but don't go anywhere. We'll have post-game coverage and interviews coming up next.
At NCAA championships, noise is made here. Memories are made here. Champions win here. The only thing missing here is you. The NCAA Division III Softball Championship coming to Bloomington, Illinois this May. Get your tickets today at ncaa.com/tickets.
When competition for the best jobs is fierce, how do you set yourself apart? Experience? An education? Yes, but not just any education. At Illinois Wesleyan, we prepare graduates who break through the noise, who run the boardroom, the classroom, the lab, the stage. The best college for jobs in Illinois is right in your own backyard. Reach further, dream bigger, and break through at Illinois Wesleyan University.
Titans get the win versus Augustana, as we're going to have Cade Tomhave coming up for an interview. He had a pretty good day, but a lot of the Titans had a pretty good day, as when you put up 11 runs, it's pretty hard not to get on the stat sheet.
Yeah, just a lot of guys up and down the lineup had a lot of success at the plate. The home run from Jack Flagg, and just getting on base. I mean, 2 walks there for Jimmy Gregoni. A lot of RBI, a lot of walks, a lot of hits up and down this lineup. It's a really good day for the offense.
It's good to see the Titans having balanced. Some games you get more than others, but they're able to draw a lot of walks while also being able to put up a lot of runs, which really makes a lot of sense because you get a lot of base runners. But
yeah,
I think it's always fun to see the different approaches depending on how the game is going and who you face.
Yeah, wind blowing from right to left. A lot of the right-handed hitters maybe their eyes getting big, wanting to hit the long ball, but they did a good job of staying patient, not chasing pitches out of the strike zone.
It's definitely a lot more fun to hit the long ball, but you got to be able to win any way that you possibly can.
Laying off those tough pitches can certainly help force the pitcher into the strike zone.
As we will bring in Cade Tomhave. As Cade, really just an awesome day for you guys. Wind was blowing. It kind of felt like from an early start it was going to be an offensive game. Just how fun of a game is it when you get those kind of conditions and put up the runs?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the first thing that we look at as hitters when we roll to the ballpark is what's that wind doing. So it's kind of an exciting feeling. But at the same time, I think that goes to show just how disciplined we are as hitters with our approaches and what we're trying to do at the plate, and that's just hit line drives. And if we run into a fastball with good timing, we got a better chance of poking one out of the ballpark. So But yeah, it's an exciting feeling, to say the least.
You guys had a lot of walks today. Do you think that leaving those pitches out of the zone helps you to get better pitches to hit?
Absolutely. I think when you push the issue, the opposing pitching staff quickly understands that they're going to have to attack in the zone against us, and we're going to be ready for when they do that. So I think when you get away from that approach and you're swinging at bad pitches, you're kind of making it easier on that staff as a whole. But if we keep doing what we're doing and swinging at the pitches we know that we can do damage on, I think we're going to be all right. So.
You split the first 2 games, you come back, you get this one, you win the series. I know you guys probably, don't really pay too close attention to the standings and stuff, but it was a big win for you guys today. And how much is that kind of boost you into these next couple of weeks of conference play, hoping forward to win that conference?
Yeah, it's huge. Going to their place and getting the first one, drop the ball in the second one. That's baseball. But to come back today and come back together after a tough loss and really play a full 9 innings, top to bottom, pitching staff, 1 through 9 with the hitters, it's a great feeling as a captain, and I like to tell them, there's a difference between confidence in yourself and confidence in the guys around you, and that's what we have right now, and that's a special feeling, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Facing Cameron Miller late in that game, he had a kind of sidearm cross-fiery delivery. Looked really awkward. What were you seeing from him?
Yeah, I never want to face that guy again, to say the least. He had a funky delivery. That's just in a completely different area code when it comes to release points. So you're looking down to the release point and trying to pick it up, and he's got good movement on that 2-seam, and then he mixes in that wrinkler with the slider, and it's tough, and he doesn't sacrifice any velo getting down there. So yeah, he kind of brought us to a standstill there for a little bit, but we lucky enough, Cole Benson stepped up big time, freshman. Just really proud of that kid, what he showed today, and the confidence and the maturity that he showed. So hopefully we can keep that going as a whole.
All right, well, Cade, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Congrats on the win. And we'll look forward to seeing you rip up on the field.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for everything you guys do. Appreciate it.
That was Cade Tomhave. We will have head coach Michael Keller coming up next. We're going to take a quick break on the Titan Broadcast Network.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is
Coach Keller is nice enough to join us after the Titans get the W. And, Coach, just kind of talk about your performance. It's got to feel good coming back after yesterday.
Yeah, we took it on the chin. The second game yesterday. Was really proud of how we played in game one. Thought we'd get a little momentum, but they did a good job and kind of put it on us a little bit. And I think after a game like that, you're always a little nervous of what you're going to get, the day after. But very proud of our guys. I've talked to them a lot all year. And it's honestly, I'm probably repeating myself, multiple times. But we get kicked, we get knocked down, and our guys do a really good job of just battling. Even early on, it looked like it could have gone south really quick, but we had good at bats. We kept our team in it, and then finally we got some timely pitching and did some good things at the end there.
Coach, I imagine there's probably a pretty long list of what went right for the offense in that game, but what do you think were the best things you saw from the offense?
You know, we got on their guy, and he's one of their guys early. They've got two really good arms. Yesterday we got to their number one and got him out, I think, right around the 5th inning, and we got another really good pitcher out early again. And I think there's something to that when you can get into a team's bullpen and really make them, whether it's guys who have already pitched in the weekend or not as fresh or not as sharp as maybe some other guys. I think that's key. But we just did a good job of staying within ourselves, not trying to, especially with the wind blowing out. I think sometimes you can start to swing a little bit, hey, I'm going to try and lift the ball and hit the ball out. And I don't think we did that. We had a ton of line drive, line drives up the middle. We had the one big home run by Jack Flagg, and honestly, that wasn't too high. It was a pretty hard hit line drive that the wind got a hold of it a little bit. But just our approach has been really good all year.
On your side of the ball for pitching, it seemed like your pitchers were able to get ahead in the count early. How much of a role does that play in their success, being able to get ahead and not having to chase?
Oh, huge. I mean, you watch some of the stuff early, so you fall behind, and then you got it. You let the offense kind of dictate what you want to do. And I think, even Lucas Costello, I think he had a couple tough breaks there. I thought he made some good pitches. Maybe didn't get some calls, but I thought he did a good job of getting ahead and doing that. And then Cole Benson was phenomenal. I mean, for a freshman, he's light years ahead of in terms of, they were calling him Iceman down in our team meeting. Just very cool, calm, collected, did not let the situation get too big. And unfortunately, he ran out of gas. I mean, he gave us 3+ innings there, and then thankfully we had Jake on, who's one of our starters, but needed to get some work in. Hey, we got him out there and got, as I like to say, a little bit of a side session, and gave us 2 quick batters and got us the win.
Aside from just putting another win in the win column, do you think it does something for your team's morale to win a season series against a conference rival?
Oh, 100%. I mean, these are battles. I mean, every game, every weekend in the CCIW is a battle. And Augie's traditionally, it's a very well-coached team. A lot of talent, a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of young talent too, some local talent, unfortunately for us. But you can come in and just take 2 out of 3 is huge. It puts you in such a good position, and hopefully you get a little momentum and it gets you rolling a little bit.
Is that something that you talk with your team a lot, whether it's, no matter who your conference opponent is, but obviously I'm sure you don't pay attention to the standings too closely, but do you talk to you guys about that at all?
I don't. I probably should be maybe more of a stat person and look at records. But to me, it's if we take care of our business and what we need to do, at the end of the day, things will take care of themselves. I hate looking and checking scores, especially you get late in the year. And we've been in positions in past years where we need teams to lose and things like that. And it's like, gosh, you wish you would have been in the moment earlier on in some games you could have won and taken care of business, and you wouldn't be checking those scores and counting those games. So if we can do that, I truly believe that good things will happen, and we'll be all right.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win, and thank you for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you more.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for coming out. Finally some nice weather, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach. Congrats on the win.
That was Coach Keller from the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. As we wrap it up, they get the W 11-8 against Augustana, and thank you for tuning in.